Hey ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new Idle Huntress video. Today's video will be a bit different, no gameplay today, but something that the community has been asking for quite a bit. So I'm better, I feel a lot better, so yeah, I'm not dying anymore, so that's good. But yeah, we'll get right into it. So what you're seeing right here is a timeline that I've scraped from the Japanese version of the game, their Twitter, because they release updates just like what you see in the Discord of me pinging the world version's Twitter page, and then it's like, oh, new banner coming up, right? The Japanese version has the same thing. However, they've got about a year on us. Actually, we're almost having our year anniversary, and they're about to have their second. So I think they have a year and a half on us, right? This is going to be a picture. You'll have the event name, and then you'll have the JP date, and then the days apart. I don't have it tracked to where our dates are, because the only thing that's really actually happened on this timeline so far is the DOA part 2. We haven't had our first anniversary yet, and we haven't had a Halloween event. Hopefully we get that Halloween event, just to keep in line, but this is to give an idea for the people who want to know, okay, when is UR coming out, what champions or what huntresses are coming out with UR, and then what are my timelines, what's the order that's coming out, right? In this document I have all of that, as well as I have some videos of gameplay that I've tried to see what the Twitter will come up with, or whatever the Twitter releases, and whatever huntresses are in that video, I've tried to append it to this document. This covers about a year. This covers from the 5th of last October to the 21st of this year, right? So this covers a year. It covers a lot. Now there are many things that they do ship out. However, things aren't going to be exactly for the world version, but they should be in similar timeline, right? They should follow the similar order. When they occur is not going to be 1-to-1, be it a week, 2 weeks, who knows, right? They might even not even give us any events. They might give us even more events. We'll see how greedy or how generous the global version is, right? Okay, so what do we have to look forward to? We have about another 6 months, or actually no, I think actually it's been quite quick. I think we have another 3 months until we get our first anniversary, which I have no idea. I think they're going to time that with the holiday season, and that's going to be with the first batch of UR characters. I think they're going to throw in UR Octavius within the first year event, because the first year event will line for global, I think, with Christmas and such. Maybe we get to see the Halloween event. The Halloween event, they just gave out a lot of free scrolls. I don't know how many light dark scrolls they gave out, but they definitely weren't giving out any UR stuff just yet. First thing we get is UR Octavius. You see it right here. And then we get UR Da Vinci. And then I will play this clip. I'm not going to play all of them, so y'all can see them for yourself. But just to give a general feel of what's to come, URs are absolutely broken. They are a game changer, and if you are wanting to be competitive, you're gonna want to try to snag them, because they are just unbelievably tanky and then do an obscene amount of damage. The only people that survived that, Hannibal, we all know Hannibal. She of all people, she was gonna tank that, but no. UR characters are just that much more thick in health, and then just do a lot more damage. So you're like, what the heck is going on? Well, there's a lot of champions, a lot of huntresses that they just shipped out with this. That's Hercules right there. She's just gonna absolutely stomp on them. Octavius' shield's massive, so they aren't doing any damage. We get Da Vinci. This is UR Da Vinci. If you see new sprites, because they probably have a new UR version. And as you can see, we get the knock up, and then we get the slam. They're still using Donkey. Just, I think they wanted a tank that wasn't going to be overpowered. You see a little cat come out. Those are familiars. Which is a whole nother mechanic where the UR characters get a familiar, an animal, right, that does more damage, or an ability, you name it, right? Ton of crap that we are not even close to seeing. So, but to give y'all a little sneak peek at what could occur. So after Da Vinci, there's Winter Festival, which yep, piece of cake. Then they get nice skins. This breaks up into 2 skins. There's Christmas skins and the New Year skins, like that. I absolutely love the Helen skin and the Merlin skin. I'm not too much of a fan. We already have the Oda skin, and the Yan Zhao Yun skin. I don't really care. I don't really use her. After Da Vinci, we get Cleopatra and then Huang, about 2 weeks in apart from each other. Once again, I'm not going to play the clip. That's going to buffer that's going to pad the video. You guys can look at it. That's what the document's for. Enjoy. And then you get Dahi or Daji. Not too familiar. And then we get Chiome's get her UR, which is pretty cool. Then they start pushing out the familiar mechanic, and then we get Carmen, and then we get Izumo gets her UR upgrade. So if you don't know the character already, it's probably because they are just straight up a UR character. Typically this picture, if they were a character previously, they'll have that bubble just to say SSR to UR, but if they don't have that, like in Chiome's case right here, Carmen, brand new character, she starts off as UR, so you roll for her like that. I will do a video on how to roll like URs, how to do upgrades for them, what's the mechanics on that. I don't even know myself really, but I'll learn as soon as we get something in English. The JP translations I can't do. If anyone plays JP and can translate to English really well and wants to explain that, I'm happy to talk to you, and we can maybe do a guide. I know the wiki has some information on that, but I just want to wait until I have the global release version in English so that I can explain it and do like a video on it. So just to give a heads up on that. After Izumo, we have Hercules, brand new character once again, and then there's like a Cherry Blossom Festival. They're giving out UR tickets, Chance Plus tickets, and normal tickets. The Light Dark tickets, we still kind of want those because we kind of want to hoard up for Thor, but that won't be for quite a while. This was about we won't see her for about another 6 months, for quite a while, so we don't need to worry about that. But the Chance Plus tickets are always nice, and then the UR tickets are also great. I don't know about how SSR rolling with Chance Plus tickets to the UR version goes, but we'll see when we get there. Then we get Tokugawa gets her upgrade, and there's video right there. Then we get 1.5 Annie, which then they give UR Dante, not Date, and then not soon after actually, about a half a month, then we get Thor, or I guess 3 weeks, right? Then we get Thor's UR, which is great. She does a lot of damage. She's crazy because she's still Thor, but now she's even upgraded. UR Helen is quite nice. As these characters are coming out, I'll do wiki breakdowns, I'll do their kits, I'll do what's different about them, their upgrades. I just don't want to do that now because I want content later on, so we'll get there when we get there. But once again, this is really far out in the future. I just wanted y'all to know what's to come for. What does the future of this game look like? What's the long haul for? What do I need to save for? What am I playing for, right? Then there's like a sports festival event, and then we get a new character, Niwa. And then Honda gets her upgrade, which, whoa, that skin, right? It's something else. Okay, and then so in July of this year, they started getting like a monthly calendar, right? With there was tickets in there, and then basic like crystals and normal materials, right? But that's still like, it was still a nice system that they refresh every month, and then they give them free materials. We'll see how nice global is, the global devs. We'll see how much are they giving out just cause. Are they nice? Are they just not doing the system whatsoever because they're greedy, right? We will see. After the monthly, like after Honda, we get Beethoven, brand new character. She's pretty good. Wind character. Beach Festival. Then we get UR Zenji. She's fantastic. And then we get UR Mobius. These UR upgrades, it gets to the point where they're all just great. Obviously, some are better than others, and then depends on who do you have, what kits can you make, what synergies can you like maximize. And I'll do those videos. We don't have to worry about it. I'll do them as best I can without having the character. You know what I mean? Because I can't spend too much, but we'll see. And then Take gets her upgrade, so that's great. Then we get a new character, Pandora. And then some sort of slime event. It's like there's 6 different slime bosses, and it's just like who does the most damage. And then we get Richard, and then we get Catherine. And then soon after Catherine, the week after, we get Loki. They do these kind of like autumn sales, as you can see here, which you can, if you're like, man, I want to pull for Cleo, and she came out way before. She came out like 3rd. Maybe you can save on here because there's like discounted rates. You can read that. This is just comes straight from the Twitter, so I'm not too sure about how much of a discount you're really saving. But just keep that in mind for if you're trying to like roll for them, or like, oh no, like Catherine's coming out, but I really want Loki, and Loki comes right when this like first sale happens. So once again, save your tickets just for the sale. Loki, you won't have to worry about that for Loki. But if you're like, oh man, I want Cleo, then there you go. But soon after that, the week after Loki. Okay, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like right while the Cleopatra sale's going on, that we get this Thor one, Thor and Helen. So this is when a lot of people are gonna want to go back for Thor if they didn't get to max her out. UR wise, or you name it, right? How far you want it to go during her first run. So once again, you don't need to worry about like blitzing her at the very beginning. She will come back. No, nothing to worry about. So they are like banners. You can't just like get them UR whenever you want. You'll have to wait. When their banner comes out, you'll get to roll for like these like fragments. It's even worse system. And you slowly get the fragments up, and then you slowly upgrade different parts of them. Like their skills or like their familiar. It really depends. It's not just like here's your shards, right? And then boom, you like, okay, you are 3, right? It's different kind of system. But once again, when JP starts rolling that out, or when Global starts rolling that out, I'll do my best to explain it. And then we got Shibata, who is just a new unit, and then Robin Hood. There's a very interesting video on that link right there. I cannot show on YouTube. So the animation for this scene, very top notch. I'll just say, if I'm gonna get a UR character, it'll probably be her. And then we have Zhao Yu, brand new character, who is coming out. Yep. And then there we go. We get the year 2 anniversary, and then this is right now. This is happening right now. We don't even know what's going to come out for year 2. Maybe I'll do a video on like, oh, what's coming out on year 2. But I've got no clue. They just released this new character, so we'll see when we get there. But yeah, that gives a brief overview of what's to come for the next year. I guess that makes sense, because we haven't had our first year anniversary. However, we had DOA, and we should be seeing UR Octavius by holiday. I think they're gonna package UR and Da Vinci together for this Winter Festival event, and like the Winter Festival with the first year, right? I think that's what we'll see around like November, December-ish. So I hope this helps y'all. I know a couple of you were wondering. I was wondering myself, what is the UR timeline looking like? And this paints a really nice picture. This link to this drive will be in the description of the video, as well as it'll be in my server on my Discord. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and I'll catch you guys next time.